Hey folks, Dan Frio here, the rate update. Today we're going to talk about loan limits. Every year, the FHFA, they're the mortgage governance, I'll say, is they usually increase loan amounts or loan limits a little bit. This year, holy smokes. So we're going to talk about that next. Okay, what we're going to talk about today is what are the new loan limits for 2022. You see a lot of videos saying, hey, the new requirements next year and so forth. I want to be straight to the point. Mainly the differentials each year in loan guidelines and such. The number one thing we can always count on is they're always going to increase the loan limits, or normally they always do. Usually by $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. This year it's almost $100,000. Why? House values are going out the roof, and they're helping support that at the bank's level. So when you're also looking for how much of a loan can you get, there's what we call the standard loan amounts, then there's the high cost areas, and then you go into jumbo. Because these two areas, the normal and the high cost, they go with the same underwriting guidelines, which are pretty simple these days. A lot of people make it sound like it is just impossible to get a mortgage. Guys, it's really simple, especially with today's technology. We're closing loans in 10 days. If you're tech savvy. If you're not, it's a whole different animal because everything nowadays is tech. We email you this and you email us back that and you DocuSign this and so forth. It makes it much simpler and secure, believe it or not. So without further ado, let's get on to what the loan limits are for 2022. So the first off, we're going to look at FHA. And you can see through here, FHA loan limits. We're going to say on the standard areas that they reference it as low cost. A one-unit building, and I'm going to round these. So you can see that there's a lot of numbers behind the fact, like this one, 4-unit buildings. You can get a loan for $809,150. Where'd the 150 come from? So let's just round these things to make it simple. In normal areas, you can buy a one-unit building and you can get a loan amount for $420,000. 2-unit buildings, $538,000. 3-unit buildings, $651,000. 4-unit building, $809,000. So you can see you can buy a 4-unit building. On FHA loans, you have to occupy it. So you're going to rent the other 3 units, but you can get up to an $800,000 mortgage to buy a 4-unit. Think you can probably live there for free. You get 3 rents, it's going to probably pay your mortgage. Then there's what's called the high cost areas. Those are those areas I spoke about. In those areas, you can get a 1-unit at $970,000, 2-unit, $1.2 million, 3-unit, $1.5 million, and a 4-unit at $1.8 million with an FHA loan. Crazy. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to talk about what are the conforming limits. So a conventional loan. So there's conventional loans, there's FHA, VA, and then there's USDA. And I'm going to talk about just today FHA, VA, and conventional loan limits. So we have on the conforming loan limits, they are now in the standard areas, $647,200 for a 1-unit building, $828,000 for a 2-unit, $1 million for a 3-unit, and $1.2 million for a 4-unit. Now let's get to those high cost areas. I'm going to move that up a little bit. So in those high cost areas, you can get a 1-unit for $970,000. Remember guys, I'm talking about loan amount. 2-unit buildings, $1.2 million. 3-unit buildings, $1.5 million. And a 4-unit building, $1.8 million. You can get lent to you on conventional financing. One of the unique things that a lot of people don't realize on VA, if you're a veteran, God bless you. We just lost my dad about a month ago. He was a World War II vet. Thanks, Dad, for everything you did. We remember you daily. But the good news with VA, there's no loan limits anymore. You can buy a $1 million, $2 million home with a VA, and you can still do 100% financing. Okay? So that's the rules for 2022 and beyond. So what I'd like to talk about right now is I posted on YouTube today, and I got quite a bit of responses. I said, guys, what's holding you back from buying a house right now? Is it down payment, mortgage lender, and mortgage options? That was the number one thing out there. That's why I do this channel. Please refer my channel out to those family, friends, neighbors, coworkers. We're looking to educate them. Also, what benefits you get from using me. I am now a mortgage broker, one of the largest mortgage brokers in the entire country. We have the availability right now to view your loan and compete it or check out rates over 180 lenders throughout the country for you guys. So just check and see, if you're in the mortgage process and you're like, what's my first step? Please have your clients, family, friends, relatives, coworkers, everybody reach out to us. One application, one credit pool, and we'll compare your offer or your rate or your loan to over 180 lenders in the country to see who's going to approve it with the correct program that we put in there at the lowest rate with the lowest fee structure. That's what I'm doing. And so I apologize for a lot of the glitches that we've had over the last week. It was moving pains. We are settled in and we're ready to help you guys. So if you'd like to find out more about me and my team, all you need to do is go to therateupdate.com. I'm going to move me over to get me out of the way. I apologize about that. And what you're going to do, the best way to get a hold of us, there's 3 ways to do this. You can give us a call. That's what most people do. The phones ring all day long. And if you call in the evenings or you call and we don't answer, please call back. The phones are ringing off the hook, guys. I got 5 pristine mortgage advisors. We can only do so much, so please try back if you don't get us. Also, you can email me. My email is simple, dan@therateupdate.com if you don't hear from us. The next thing is book a meeting. We just added this to our website. You click here, it'll open up all the days and times we have available. Click it, set that day, that time, and we will be reaching you on that day and that time to answer any and all the questions that you have. Or like, Dan, I just like what you're doing, love what your content, love what you guys have to offer. I'm just going to start and apply now. All you have to do is click the apply now button and you're on your way. So that's it for today, guys. Hopefully it's short, sweet. Tomorrow I'm going to go over rent versus own and how it's driving you guys nuts. But the rental market is crazy right now. 97% occupancy, and rental numbers or prices went up 18% across the board last year, and they're only going to get worse. So thanks again for watching. If you would, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, hit the bell every time I post a video, you get an alert. I'll see you tomorrow morning, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.